Nana Varna, Nana Bhasha, Mahitale. Bhinnata Sundaratvam hi, Ekatvam cha Vasundara. Which means, on earth people exist in different forms, colors, and languages. Diversity is beauty, and unity is the essence of the world.
Tolerance, intercultural dialogue, and respect for multifariousness are more essential than ever in a world where people are becoming more and more closely connected. The future belongs to those who learn to collaborate, innovate together, and we, the youth, are the shapers of culture, the workers for change, and the dreamers of dreams.
A very good evening to our esteemed dignitaries, distinguished guests, and dynamic participants. It is a great honor to welcome you all to the closing ceremony of Navfest 2024, a cultural carousel. Over the past few days, we have witnessed intense competition, remarkable problem-solving skills, out-of-the-box and inspiring presentations from each and every one of you. For this, I urge you all to give yourselves and your team leaders a well-deserved round of applause. Whether you go home brandishing a trophy or preserving eternal memories to cherish, know that you have enriched this event immensely and inspired us all. Coming up is an electrifying performance by Navrachna's rock band, Now Nirvana, seamlessly blending the evocative melodies of Raag Kirwani with the dynamic pulse of sitar. This innovative fusion layers the traditional richness of Indian classical music with the upbeat energy of disco and the laid-back groove of reggae. At its heart, the piece remains a homage to classical roots, a captivating weave of Bandish and Tarana. So, without further ado, let's hear it for Now Nirvana.
to make a difference. It's never about the role, it's always about the goal. It is my proud privilege to now introduce Ms. Sandhya Gajjar, Trustee NES, a beacon of light and a pillar of support. Her presence here is a source of immense encouragement and motivation. Ma'am is the trustee of the prestigious 57-year-old Navfest Education Society. She has studied English literature and art history and continues to be a freelance journalist even today, writing for several magazines across the globe. She is a heritage enthusiast and has worked with tribal communities in Gujarat. A catalyst for change, she constantly emboldens us into action, stimulating others to achieve their best and to lead with purpose. A visionary with a strong ethical compass, she fosters the spirit of excellence, nurturing and enhancing humility, integrity, propriety, compassion and courage, the virtues of leadership. We welcome you, ma'am.
And efforts of the team leaders. They have guided and encouraged each team's participant to put their best foot forward and claim laurels. I request Ms. Anagha Koteshwar, Coordinator, Secondary Stage, to escort Ms. Sandhya Gajjar, Trustee NES, to the stage to present mementos to the team leaders as a token of our appreciation. We request the team leaders to remain on stage for the Kodak moment upon receiving the mementos. I call upon Ms. Shruti and Ms. Monica from Team NV01 USA.
Next up, we welcome Mr. Shivam Pandey and Ms. Purnima Tiwari from Team NV02 Italy. NV02 is DPS Harding.
From Team NV03 United Kingdom, that is, Navfest International School, Vadodara. I call upon Mr. Saurabh M.K. from Team NV05 France, Anandalaya School.
Next up, we welcome Ms. Mosmi Shah and Ms. Rakhi Bhatt from Team NV06 Japan, Right Basket.
Coming up next is Ms. Ranjana Gangodra and Ms. Deepshikha Shukla from Team NV07 Spain, Bright Day School, Hurdle.
I call upon Ms. Alba Lakhani and Ms. Barsha Sharda from Team NV08 South Africa, Cygnus World School.
And finally, I call upon Ms. Monica Patel from Team NV10 Australia, Sheshav School. the Navfest chronicles forever. Thank you, Sandhya ma'am, Anaka ma'am, and thank you to the team leaders.
About your experiences, thoughts, and favorite bites of Navfest 2024. Your feedback is essential to our continuous growth and improvement. To begin, we invite the team leader, Ms. Purnima Tiwari from Team NV02 Italy to the stage to share her reflections with us.
It's always a pleasure to be here. A heartiest congratulations to Team Navfest. I want you all to clap for Navfest. Dear children, your talent for organizing such a fantastic event truly shines today. Thank you for an unforgettable experience. Heartfelt thanks to the management for the incredible event you put together. Your attention to detail made it truly special. Your dedication and hard work in organizing this event have left all of us in awe. Thank you for an exceptional experience. Navfest provoked debate and drove action around cutting themes, highlighting ideas, approaches, and solutions for climate action, gender equality, inclusive system, and finance. I once again thank you for providing the children a platform to explore the complexity of global issues. I'm very sure in these 3 days, all of us have learned to be not Indian, but we have learned to be global citizens. Thank you. It was a joy to attend this. Thank you.
Has truly enriched our collective journey. Next, please join me in welcoming participant Nishtha Parmar from Team NV05 France to share her insights. Nishtha Parmar, and I'm the student of Anandalaya. First of all, Anandalaya is really grateful to be given this opportunity to be a part of such a wonderful cultural event, Navfest, where each of the participants of Anandalaya was able to identify qualities which we already had inside us, but we were able to identify it up here. I was the participant specifically of the art competition, and we were given the task of drawing a poster in 2 hours, which was actually challenging, and definitely it made me really anxious how I am right now, talking in front of such a huge crowd. But what I learned was to manage my time and was able to complete my painting with satisfaction, which helped with the help of my partner, and learned to keep my mind steady and calm during such a situation. Talking about the dance competition, which all of the participants were able to see, all the performances were remarkable and touched our hearts, and all the performances were remarkable, which had captivated all our hearts. Last but not the least, the teachers and the organizing committee were really approachable and lovely, and I also remember the deputy head girl helping me towards the way of the washroom, and the food was really sumptuous and delicious. I won't actually waste our precious time as I eagerly am waiting for getting the results, but still there's a part in my heart which tells that even though we don't met today, we learned something which will be always there forever us throughout our life. Once again, Anandalaya is really grateful and fortunate enough to be part of such a great event where all our students got exposed to such an environment which will be helping us to build our future. All my schoolmates enjoyed this event, and this event will always surely be one of the best times we had invested into something so productive and lovely. Thank you, Navrashna. Thank you so much for your from Team NV06 Japan to share her valuable observations.
Boys, this is the result of having an absolute blast at Navfest. So shout out to the entire team for providing such a wonderful experience. Being in Sensation was more fun than I had anticipated. This was my first photography competition, so I learned quite a lot and I was really inspired by everyone around me. And lastly, I'd give everything to really relive these 3 days at Navfest. Thank you.
Battles may bring victories, but the cost is steep. In actuality, no one wins, but all lose. Unseen casualties of war. Children. Through their eyes, we witness the physical and emotional toll of shattered innocence and separation, highlighting the lasting scars of war on future generations. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting before you the drama, Breaking the Silence.
Galactic emperors, monarchs of the realms, warlords of the planets, and mortal earthlings. We, the Inspiration Bureau of Dead Scientists, the extraordinary league of discoverers, inventors, luminaries, and visionaries, bring to you the 87th annual auction of the Cosmic Auction House.
After the annihilating jet rays and robot ships of the maverick Tesla,
After the catastrophic atom bomb launched by Robert J. Oppenheimer, and the sinister chlorine gas born in the mines of Fritz Harbor,
Titans and overlords, today we auction 3 unparalleled forces from the celestial realms. The Brahmastra, a weapon of divine annihilation capable of reshaping entire worlds. The Agni-astra, a blazing force of internal fury that burns with unrelenting intensity. And the Varunastra, a deep blue power that commands the wrath of the oceans. Divine weapons of extermination and obliteration.
As the camel strikes, please the gods and place your bid for these phenomenal instruments of divine power and control the realms.
esteemed celestial beings, by supporting this auction, you bestow upon us a passage to heaven and a seat beside the gods.
Stop! Enough of this madness. This auction is an abomination. How dare you sell the sacred Brahma Astras to the highest bidder? They are wielded by the gods alone. These divine weapons in the hands of power-hungry mortals and psychopathic megalomaniacs will unleash apocalyptic destruction. Beware! Equating yourselves with the gods is blasphemy. Your passage to heaven will rest solely on the verdict of the trial against the society of dead children.
a trial? A trial, you say? This calls for a strike then. Henceforth, not a single idea for scientific explorations and discoveries, not an iota of inspiration will mortal and ethereal beings receive from the Inspiration Bureau of Dead Scientists. It was we who planted the seeds of quantum computers, 5G technology, and CRISPR-Cas9 in the minds of mortals, but no more. No eternal elixirs, no phoenix feather, no codex of life. A strike it shall be till our scientific brilliance is acknowledged. Strike! 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 Strike!
All rise. The court is now in session. The Venerable Panduputra Arjun presiding. Case number NHSS 504. The Society of Dead Children versus the Inspiration Bureau of Dead Scientists.
I urge the Society of Dead Children to put forth their case.
All Sanjaya. In war, histories are altered by shattered economies, fractured communities, political instability, and environmental degradation. Are atom bombs, nuclear missiles, and hydrogen bombs the price you pay for peace?
Your argument that scientists, we are no monsters. Our inventions are not weapons of destruction, but tools of salvation.
Our work eradicated smallpox, decoded the human genome, pioneered renewable energy, revolutionized technology with AI, and propelled humanity into space. We advance no matter the cost.
Then children, what say you of the matter?
The cost you speak of is the shattered futures of innocent lives. Wars expose women and children to traumatic psychological disorders, including PTSD, chronic anxiety and depression, substance abuse, and suicides. They are plagued by severe malnutrition, human trafficking, and infectious diseases like HIV and AIDS. Mass rape tactics and high-risk abortions mar reproductive health. You blame God and dare to justify your atrocities?
Scientists, defend your case.
We stand accused of genocide and annihilation, but our inventions were not born for destruction. They were corrupted by the insatiable greed of governments and those who sought tyrannical power and supremacy at any cost.
Any further deliberations, then children?
Oh, my dear children, every war is a war against children. In wars, children are ravaged by appalling acts of violence, including killing, maiming, and sexual abuse. The first duty of every child soldier is to kill, shoot the victim in the head, cut off their limbs, and drink their blood to conquer fear. Child soldiers tremble, unable to eat or sleep for days. Children are the future of the world. We are billions of beautiful hearts, but you fooled us, betrayed us, sold us to guns and warplanes.
Anta Shanti. I have seen it all, I have heard it all. In wars, no true victors emerge. Only degrees of losses and a fragmented humanity remain. Out of the ashes of tragedy, the world must emerge as a phoenix of human rights, peace, justice, and strong institutions. It must be a kaleidoscope of resilience. No poverty, zero hunger, clean water and sanitation, good health and well-being, and gender equality. Science and humanity must work in unison for the dawning of a golden progressive era and a world without war. In order to write poetry that isn't political, we must listen to the birds. And in order to listen to the birds, the warplanes must be silent.
What about all the times we said you had the answer?
hopes crushed and the dreams snatched, the peace taken from them. War had its immensely profound impact on every single corner of the lives of those rampaged by them. May we request the audience to please give the previous performance another round of applause.
Not just victories, but the indomitable spirit of determination and perseverance exhibited by all those involved. It's time to honor and reward the great, fervor, and outstanding achievements of our participants. We begin with the prizes for the category Cavalcade, which is grades 9 to 10. I hand over charge to Dr. Rajvi Desai for further proceedings.
Good evening, everyone. It's time to reveal the winners of our various events and celebrate their outstanding achievements. I request Ms. Anika Koteshwar, Coordinator, Senior Section, to escort Ms. Sandhya Gajjar, Trustee, NES, onto the stage to give away the prizes. Will You Get Into Trouble? An extemporary competition in which the participants were judged on the basis of their quick thinking, creativity, and confidence. And the third position goes to Ananya Biswal, team code NV04, DPS Kallali. Let's give them a big round of applause. Ananya Biswal, team code NV04, DPS Kallali. Ananya Biswal. Congratulations, Team DPS Kallali. The second position is secured by Lakshya Dahul, code NV06, Bright Day School, Vasna. And the top spot in Will You Get Into Trouble is backed by Harshika Sharma, team code NV03, the Rachna International School, Vasna. Let's hear it for NISV. Trouble was the winning strategy for them. Congratulations once again, Team NISV Vasna. Next up, we have the winners of Dialect Dilemma, a competition where the participants' linguistic prowess was put to test through different accents. And the third position goes to Team code NV03, now Rachna International School, Vasna. Run up. Let's give them a big round of applause. kind of proceedings.
Thank you, Rajvi ma'am, and heartiest congratulations to all the winners. Your accomplishments are a testament to the hard work and resolute efforts that have paid off. To be a woman is to rise each day with shackled hands and feet of clay. Yet she works through pain and strife, shaping dreams, molding life. Coming up next is a powerful performance that boldly throws light on pressing social issues faced by women today. A salute to womanhood is a thought-provoking portrayal of the harsh realities of dowry, abuse, and assault. Yet, in the face of these adversities, women rise, embodying strength, resilience, and unwavering power.
This performance is a tribute to their indomitable spirit, and for that, we salute you. Let's give it up for the performers.
यत्र नार्यस्तु रमणते तत्र देवता। अर्थात जहाँ हो नारी का सम्मान, वही बसते हैं देवता। हमारी आज की प्रस्तुति है नारी जीवन के पहलुओं का दर्पण, जिसमें है नारी की किशोरावस्था, बालिका और उसका बचपन। बेटी, बहन, पत्नी, माँ, हर रूप है नारी का सुंदरतम। दिल से करते हैं वंदन और कहते हैं, हे नारी, तुझे नमन। बेटियों का बचपन है जैसे परियों की एक कहानी। ये होता है कितना प्यारा, सुनो नन्ही बेटियों की जुबानी। महकाते हैं घर को हम, दूर करें सबके गम। हम हैं घर की रौनक, हम चहकती चिड़िया, हम हैं रंगीन तितली, हम फुदकती गुड़िया। पहनो जब भी माँ की साड़ी, लगती हूँ मैं मम्मी प्यारी। शर्माओं में, इतराओं में, पापा की राज बुलाई। लाड प्यार के दिन बीते, अब बेटी हुई सयानी। छोटी बच्ची फिर भी जो समझे तो होगी बड़ी नादानी। कल तक थी जो घर की गुड़िया, आज वो बनी सहेली। घर और बाहर का अंतर समझे और कहे कि ये कैसी पढ़ेगी। भाई बहन की छेड़छाड़ और नोक झोंक का तो क्या कहना। रक्षाबंधन का जब दिन आए, हर भाई चाहे एक बहना। भाई को मिले जहां हर सुविधा, तो बहना भी क्यों रहे पीछे। अरमान उसके भी कुछ कम नहीं, जो भाई के संग उसमें है सींचे। बढ़ने का पूरा अधिकार। उसने भी तो संजोए हैं कुछ सपने, तो करने दो उसे साकार। बेटी होती है माँ की छाया, और पिता की इज्जत। बेटी है परिवार की धड़कन और बेटी सबकी किस्मत। पर हर बेटी की नहीं है ऐसी तकदीर। हाय, ये कैसी है विडंबना। हर मोड़ पर है वो सुरक्षित, चाहे हो ये समाज या फिर बाबुल का अंगना। घर, गली, नुक्कड़, सड़क, कहीं भी नहीं वो सुरक्षित। ऐसे पुरुष प्रधान समाज को क्या अभी भी कहोगे शिक्षित? हम बेटियों को अकेली देख करने लगते हैं इशारे। घूरना, छेड़ना, पीछा करना, ये तो है हर दिन के नजारे। हालात इससे भी बदतर होती जब हमारा होता है शिकार। कभी शोषण, कभी अपहरण, तो कभी अंधेरे में बलात्कार। दामिनी, निर्भया, वेदना, किस नाम से पुकारे उस साहसी पीड़िता को जो खुद तो सो गई पर जगा गई और हिला गई इस नपुंसक समाज को। कि ये मात्र उसी की पीड़ा नहीं, ये तो है हर नारी का दर्द। शपथ ले कि उसकी पीड़ा, उसकी वेदना को नहीं जाने देंगे हम। जन्म लेते ही हर बेटी को मिलता है घर में लक्ष्मी का स्थान और रखते भी हैं पार्वती, दुर्गा, सरस्वती और पूजा जैसे दिव्य नाम। फिर उसी लाडली बेटी की विदाई का जुटाते हैं रात दिन सामान और दोनों हाथों से एक दिन करते हैं कन्यादान, जो है दानों में महादान। महलों का राजा मिला कि रानी बेटी राज करेगी। खुशी खुशी कर दो विदा, हमारी बेटी राज करेगी।
बाबर की दुआएं लेती जा तुझको सुखी संसार मिले। मैं याद आए ससुराल में इतना प्यार मिले।
गीत के ये बोल हर उस बेटी को है समर्पित जो जन्म लेते ही पराया धन मानी जाती है। दहेज रूपी यमराज के हाथों वो भस्म हो जाती है। नारी हर दुख पिए, हर गम खाए, फिर भी मुस्कुराए। इतने पर भी बिन अपराध के सिर्फ नारी ही क्यों सजा पाए? अगले जन्म उन्हें बिटिया ना कीजो, ये दर्द भरी अरज क्या है सही? दिल से निकली ये आवाज मानव जाति के अंत की कहीं शुरुआत तो नहीं? क्या किसी को नहीं सुनाई देती ये दर्दनाक चीख? जन्म लेने से पहले ही दे दी हमें जग से विदाई। बोलो क्यों नहीं आने देते हमें इस दुनिया में? ये प्रथा आखिर किसने चलाई? बेटियों की संख्या हो रही है कम, ये समाज के लिए है चेतावनी। जितनी बेटियों को मारोगे उतनी ही बेटियां बिकेंगी, ये बात है डरावनी। सुनो 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 नन्ही सी गुड़िया की ये पुकार।
मौसम गुलाल लेके दरवाजे मेरे आए, मिस्री सी बात हवाएं कानों में कह जाएं, बादल की रूई वाले तकिया लिए सिरहाने, दादी की थपकी और किस्से नए पुराने, दादी की थपकी और किस्से नए पुराने। मौसम गुलाल लेके दरवाजे मेरे आए, मिस्री सी बात हवाएं कानों में कह जाए, बादल की रूई वाले तकिया लिए सिरहाने, दादी की थपकी और किस्से नए पुराने, दादी की थपकी और किस्से नए पुराने।
नारी की शक्ति, क्षमता और स्वरूप है अनगिनत, अपार और अनंत। नारी धरित्री, नारी ही प्रकृति और नारी ही है भारत माता। हर युग में है वो बेमिसाल, चाहे हो मीरा, सीता, सुनीता या फिर लता। किरण, इंदिरा, मदर टेरेसा है शक्ति व ममता की पहचान, और मलाला जैसी नारी की हिम्मत से जागा हर नारी का स्वाभिमान। हम ना ही देवी हैं और ना ही दासी, हम हैं एक साधारण इंसान। सिर्फ इज्जत, प्यार, व्यवहार और हमें चाहिए अधिकार समान। पुरुष नारी या बेटा बेटी, समाज में फैली है भेदभाव की भयानक बीमारी। आओ हम सब एकजुट हो, साथ मिलकर दूर करें ये संक्रामक बीमारी। हमसे हो तुम और तुम ही से है हम, एक दूजे का वजूद है हम। पुरुष और नारी एक दूजे के पूरक, कोई भी नहीं है किसी से कम। अगर बेटा है कुल का दीपक, तो बेटी से बनता है घर संसार। बेटियों को गले लगा लो, क्योंकि बेटियों से ही जोड़ते हैं दो परिवार। ये ना ही भाषण है और ना ही कविता, ये तो है समय की दस्तक। आओ इसे समझें, स्वीकारें और खत्म करें जो होता आया है अब तक। खत्म करें जो होता आया है अब तक। खत्म करें जो होता आया है अब तक।